Hey, what's up, ecosystem? Who wants some car hauling training roundtable? If you're looking for discussion about learning car hauling, getting into car hauling, new car hauling business, this is your live discussion panel with YouTube video mentors. It's Tuesday nights live on Auto Transport Intel. I'm Jay, your host. Welcome back to the show. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel. That's right, it's Tuesday night, and I welcome you back. Thanks for joining me tonight on Tuesday night, and let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm hoping you can. Actually, I got another microphone that I'm trying out tonight, so I'm hoping that is helping us out. And listen, hey, if it's your first time here, I really appreciate you tuning in. Let me tell you what's going to go on. We started the show, and I want to welcome you, of course. It's Tuesday Nights Live. This is the Car Hauling Business Channel. And whether you're a car shipper or starting up a car hauling business, you want to learn about dispatching, or maybe you want to be an auto broker, or you sell insurance, you're a dealership, you have truck and equipment and trailers and all kinds of stuff, straps, supplies, you name it. You're welcome here on the show. You're part of the ecosystem, and now car hauling has a business channel. So awesome. The sound is good. I'm so glad. And so that's the deal. You're here with me. I got you for 2 hours, okay? I'm going to try and make it a 2-hour show. I know it's going to be hard to do. But I'm going to say hello to the live chat here starting in a minute. We're going to go into the live chat. So if you're here with us, please say hello. If you've got a question, this is a no drama, free zone where you can ask questions, feel safe. We really do want to help you. And then we're going to go into industry news, which is memes and photos and stuff I get off of Facebook mostly. But if you email me something, if there's an email of a bulletin or an update, send it to me. autotransportintel@gmail.com. This is the info and community source, weekly Tuesday nights live. And if you're just joining me, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining in, because tonight we're going to skip the interview. We're going to go into at 40 minutes or about thereabouts, we're going to go into a car hauling training roundtable. Now, I'm going to address this too. Listen, there are a lot of people giving great advice, but I'm trying to stick to a manageable panel. And so tonight's roundtable, it's me and Ty. Ty from CTS Business Coaching. He is the car hauling training side of what's happening here at Auto Transport Intel. And then we're going to bring on Chris from Pulldogtransport. Chris has been a fan of the show for a long time, still making YouTube videos and putting out great content, so he's going to be on the show. And then Hotshot Dave, of course. Hotshot Dave always puts out great hotshot trucking information. I know these videos are popular, more popular than some of my latest videos. So what's up with that, you guys? Well, so that's the deal, is that this show is about car hauling training, and I thought I would bring in some experts and see if we can make this thing happen. So let's go ahead and say hello to the live chat. Okay. Truckify made it here first. Thanks for joining the show, Truckify. Appreciate it. He says, what's up, Jay? Truckify is ready for the lovely show tonight. Well, it's very kind of you. Thank you so much for calling the show lovely. It means a lot. Ants Transportation is with us. Welcome back, Ants Transportation. always a regular fan. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. Dave at Clarksville Trucking is with us. What's up, Dave? Hello, radio. Listen, I saw your comment. Listen, Dave, you are part of the family. In fact, we're going to see you at Matt's. I hope that's true. We want to do a video in the parking lot, Dave. So, man, Matt's is right around the corner. I'll be talking more about that. Let's see here. Yeah, and listen, Dave, Truckify wants to connect with you. So, see if you guys can make that happen and connect. I really do like it when people meet in the live chat on this show and then connect and help each other. It's great for the community. Miguel says, what's up? What's up, Miguel? Thanks for tuning into the show. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Mike Niekoff is here. Let's see if I learned something today. Yeah. I tell you what, man, I think you will. I'm pretty sure we're batting very well for people showing up and learning something. But then again, Mike, you do know a lot, so this should be interesting. Let me know if you do learn something. I'll tell you what, make me a deal. If you learn something, anything, please hit the like button. I mean, it means a lot. Like, share, comment. If you're already a subscriber, tell your friends, because I'm telling you what, I'm right around the corner from 5,000 subscribers. It means a lot. I really do appreciate it. Jay, winter is over. Is it a fact? I hope it's true. I actually got to enjoy the sunshine on Sunday. Saturday actually was pretty nice, but Sunday was beautiful. Oh, and Monday was beautiful too. My gosh, that's here in Kansas City. So how's the weather in your area? I hope it's clearing up. Mike says, hello, everyone. Well, we want to say hello to you too, Mike. Thanks for tuning into the show. I know I already said it, but I mean it, you know. Focus Transit LLC, what's going on? New to the channel. Well, thank you, Focus Transit. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you saying hello. Don't be shy with the like button, and I hope that you get something out of the show. If you've got a question, feel free to ask it. If you want to share something, if you can help out, it means a lot to us. 7 Seas Transport, what's up, everyone? 7 Seas Transport is back with us. Bill at Bad Apples, what's going on, Bill at Bad Apples? Thanks so much for tuning in, Bill. It means a lot. Great seeing you here. Josu Sanchez, hey, what's up? Jay from Baltimore. Hi, everyone. Josu says hello from Baltimore, so thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I'm behind on the live chat a little bit, but I got to catch up and say hello. Kimberly says the sound is good. Mike Mania, I'm telling you, I know, it's crazy, man. And I want to get another camera, too. I like I got the Logitech C922 streaming webcam, but I want to get another one just in case, you know, this one, I see some color changes. I don't know if that's auto. I don't want it on auto, but I you know, the check boxes and the whatnot, so what are you going to do? Yeah, I know, it's getting technical. Joe Zeus, up, bud. I'm out of Baltimore as well. That's right, you guys should talk. That's pretty cool. Hey, Whoop Data says, hello, everyone. What's up, Whoop? Thanks for tuning in. Really you here? Frank Wright from South Carolina. Hey, what's up, Frank? How you doing? How is South Carolina weather right now? Should be getting good, right? Pablo, how I get more load than Central? Now, there's a good question, Pablo. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you, after the show, check out my video, Top 5 Car Hauling Load Boards. And, I mean, Central is number 1. If Central's here, and then you've got number 2, 3, 4, and 5 down here. And that's unfortunate. And I'm waiting for that to change. But top 5 car hauling load boards, I think you're going to like that video. It's been a while since you've been on. Well, that's okay. Whoop, no problem. Okay, good. Ant says perfect sound. Frank Wright, what part of South Carolina? The one and only is with us. Welcome back, the one and only. Dude, right? This is episode 77. Can you believe that? In a row. Oh, my gosh. So you've been with me a long time, man, and I appreciate it. Paul from Max Premier Transport. Hey, what's up, Paul? Welcome back to the show. ATA has a show going on right now. Is that right? 7Cs really enjoy Bulldog videos. Yeah, man. Chris's videos are awesome. And I've been sharing them on YouTube. And that's why I made this show. Actually, Chris was a big influence in me making tonight's show. I know that, you know, when I tell him that, you know, his content is great. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to make this show tonight. I mean, he's thrilled, I'm thrilled, and I know that it's really good for the community. So, awesome. Yeah, I know. And we want him to keep doing it. Super duty for me. Hello, Jay. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I am doing pretty well. I really appreciate that. And I'm really excited about Matt's 2019 coming up. I've been working on marketing stuff like crazy to get my orders in time. And so stuff's been coming in the mail, getting ready for the show. Man, so yeah, thank you so much. Serge Carhall, hey, why is it raining for 2 days straight in Florida? I'm still dry, though. Well, we're glad that you're dry and out of the rain, Serge. It must be hard to stay out of the rain, though, when you're a car hauler. Isn't that right? Pulldog is in the house. What's up, Jay? What's up, Pulldog? Welcome to the show. And Serge, it's good to hear from you, by the way. I just want to say that, we want to reach out to you as the community. You are an original member of the car hauling community on YouTube, and I appreciate it. I know others appreciate it too, so thanks for saying hello, man. That's cool. Havoc Dynamics is with us. Listen, Havoc Dynamics is Nate, the PC guy, really has helped me out, and I want to say thank you, Nate, and thank you, Havoc Dynamics, and it's a YouTube channel. Go check it out. Nate is a tech guy, and if you're anywhere near the Kansas City area, you have PC trouble, Havoc Dynamics, Nate at ITPC, man, awesome stuff. Really has helped me out. Paul, I think I'm hauling past Matt's, might stop by. You should. I really would like it if you would. Hey, okay, who knows? Hey, here's your question of the day. Actually, it was going to be something else. Oh, and I know, it's a little cockeyed. It's okay. We'll come back to it. Here's a question of the day. What booth number am I going to be at Mid-America Truck Show 2019? What booth number am I going to be at Mid-America Truck Show 2019? Okay. Let's see here. Let's get back to the show. Oh, it's a nice tangent. What's up, guys? Third week hauling cars. Oh, wow. Awesome, Todd. Let us know how it's going. And in fact, you know what's cool is, and that's where, like, I've seen more car hauling YouTube videos lately. It was a long period where there wasn't that many, and they seem to be picking up. And I think it's Jason Kendall at Kendall Enterprises. I just posted it yesterday. It's from, it's not from yesterday. It's from a little while before. It might have been a month ago. Anyways, he was having a case of the Mondays, and it is common in car hauling to have a case of the Mondays more than once a week. But, you just got to keep on trucking. And you learn. Sometimes you learn the hard way. So that's why I think my dispatching videos, lots of information. So if I can save you some time and headache by call ahead to the location, man, grill that broker, be the detective and get the info, get pictures, get the lot number, get the buyer number. Get the hours. Get everything. Get everybody on the phone. I want everybody on the phone right now. Do not wait till the day you're picking up to make those phone calls. Oy vey. You don't want to do that. Looking for a driver for an open 10 car hauler on the East Coast? Call me. Hey, that's pretty cool. There's a phone number. There's some pay. Third week, congrats. Keep it rolling. Yeah, amen, Paul. All right. Shannon is the name. LOL. Hey, what's up, Shannon? All right. Frank Wright is in Columbia, South Carolina. Hotshot Dave, what's up? Hotshot in the house. Awesome. We got our men here. That's cool, man. Bulldog, send Serge a pizza. There was one show, right? And I love that. And that shows the momentum of this program is that there was a show, it was a few months ago, where we knew where Serge was and we were trying to get him a pizza, and it still comes up. That is so awesome. Yeah, Sammy, we are going to be at booth. Oh, there it is. Paul's got it. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Booth 63201. And if you haven't heard the song, you can go to autotransportintel.com. And I wrote a song. I played it on my guitar on the show a couple weeks ago. That's right, booth 63201. And if you don't know, we're going to be 100 feet east to Keep Trucking. And then about 200 feet east to Big Road. And when I say that, that's in the West Pavilion at the Kentucky Exposition Center, Louisville, Kentucky, March 28, March 29, March 30 at Matt's 2019. It's going to be awesome. 2019 Mid-Year Management, May 5th through 8th in Scottsdale. Now, that sounds like a snooze fest. But, that's just one man's opinion. I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Anyone want to have a pizza in the area? Dude, awesome. Have a pizza with Serge the Car Hauler. Give him a call. He's in Fort Lauderdale. Awesome. Okay, so it is now 8:16. Good. I'm ahead of time. So, you know what's cool is because I had said, where's my welcome? I had said we're going to be in the industry news at 8:20, so we're a few minutes ahead, and I like that. I want to be ahead. Hey guys, just a heads up, now we have 3 open spots for dispatch. Wow, just recruited an amazing dispatcher from a mega carrier. Guys, very knowledgeable. Hey, that's pretty cool. So yeah, Mike, go ahead and post your email address, your company name, and if you guys are looking for a dispatcher, hey man, I have some dispatchers that I refer to, but if you've got a company product or service, Auto Transport Intel is an open forum. Everybody is welcome here, and if you want to promote your company product or service, put it in the live chat, man. Serge, when's the next time you might be coming back to New York? All right. Oh, and Hotshot Dave's in Tampa. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's do some industry news. And by the way, if you're just joining the show now, this is happening tonight. All right, this is going to happen in about 15 or 20 minutes. Oh, Jeff at Faith and Freedom is back. Awesome. Welcome back to the show, Jeff. It's good to hear your voice. So thanks for tuning in. Means a lot, and we hope you're doing well. So that's awesome. Let's see here. Oh, let me show this message. No problem. There's the email address. So this is happening tonight, so you're lucky you're with us. This is going to be a great show. I'm pretty excited about it. But then again, that was obvious. Okay, so let's see here. What do I got here? Oh, all right. So, I normally like to start the industry news with some kind of catchy multi-word poetry about truckers and whatnot. But I think that this picture, while it doesn't contain any words, it sure does say a lot. This industry has come a long way. And, what was it like being a car hauler 50 years ago? 40 years ago? 30 years ago? Things have changed a lot. But I don't think things have changed in the past as much as things are about to change. And I'm not just talking about robot cars and all that stuff. I'm talking about technology when it comes to load boards, carrier software, broker software. We already went through the ELD, and I think the ELD is just the beginning of major change. Look how fast that happened. 2 years ago, people were talking about, well, maybe, I don't know, I'm going to quit if that happens. Let's fight it. Let's, drive slow. Oh, no, wait, that's in a few weeks. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Things have changed a lot. So, and look at those ramps, man. Look at those ramps. Dang, look at those ramps. Okay. Name a foolproof way. Okay, this is a family show, but I sure do love Family Feud memes. And I like dispatch jokes. As you guys know, I used to be a dispatcher. I don't dispatch anymore, but I sure do appreciate a good dispatch joke. Good to hear your voice. What do you mean? I sensed you saying something. I think you got something to say. Can anyone pick up a 38 RV and bring it to Clarksville from just north of Atlanta? That's interesting. Hey, if you know somebody that can possibly do it, hey, Dave, why don't you put your email address, and if anybody knows something about that move, maybe you know a broker, maybe you know somebody with a flatbed and extra time, whatever it is. Wow, 38-foot RV. I don't know if that'll... Yeah, that's going to be a big one. Might need a low boy. Nah, you don't need a low boy. Depending on when I might be able to, we might have to chop it up. Okay. I might have to chop it up. Hey, none of the motorcycles in this picture can be seen in the trucker's mirrors or other blind spots. This is great information. By the way, this show is for if you are going to ship a car, and if you have stumbled upon this and you want to learn what to do, what not to do, or maybe you just drive around truckers. By the way, this is for the general public too. Listen, man, understand, if you're on any of these motorcycles, the driver cannot see you. Now, you know about blind spots, and I'm not just talking about dry cleaning in the rear window. I am talking about, trucks cannot see you if you're in these spots. So think about it. Don't go swerving, in front or behind or... Man, you see so many accidents because of... Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen this on Facebook? This is crazy. Look at the top. Look at this. There's your fun part. Here's your joke of the day up here. Okay, so you're down here and you're like, man, this blows. Man, this LA traffic blows, right? Oh, wait till you get here. Oh my gosh. Looks like a Mannheim. It's not. That is in China. That's a road in China. Man. Behind. It's a fifth wheel. Okay. That face when someone tells you 900 miles today on an e-log. Yeah, I think that's the DOT officer when you tell them. Yeah, about 900. Okay, I saw this on Facebook. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, you know, how'd you get that car up there? Well, he loaded it, but I mean, you know, how you gonna get it down? I mean, he's gonna unload it. This is one of those times when the broker says they got a forklift at delivery, and then they come out with that little Home Depot, you know, paper ream lifter. Right. Oh, shoot, man. Hey, this is at the Loves in Ripley, West Virginia. Come on. Is that necessary? I mean, you hear about it all the time. I heard it makes me think of this. Somebody was saying that they couldn't sleep at night because the windows are rolled down and the whole parking lot smelled like whiz. Speaking of, that is hydraulic fluid from one truck. That's what he says. And he's not happy about it. You can read it. So come on. Looks like crossing the GW Bridge. Right. I believe that. What else we got here? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you do. You hose it down? I mean, you know, if you spring a leak, that's one thing. But that is a lot. Man, that's a lot of fluid. You might want to have that looked at. Moon River. Okay, can I rant for a minute? Went to the Detroit yard today off Lynch Road. First time there. Didn't know it was one in, one out type of entrance. Absolutely no signs. Boy, that sounds like my life. I'm the guy that notices there's no signs, there's nobody with... Crazy. Absolutely no signs there indicating that either. Truck in front of me pulled in, I was waiting on the gate to open, and this guy flies in like it's the end of the world. Oh, man. Been there. Security comes out, starts yelling at me to back up on the street. I ask why he can't back up in the plentiful yard, so I don't have to back on the road, which she keeps yelling. This guy just looks the other way. I back up on the road. He flies out of there like like he's hurt. Clips the curb with his trailer in the process. Zero eye contact. Just sad. Just sad. Yeah. Hey, and there's a picture of him. That's when you know you're mad. When you got a picture of it. Hilarious. Hey, American Veterans Auto Transport, welcome back to the show. Appreciate you tuning in. Here's a warning. My medical card expired last night at 12:01 a.m. My CDL was suspended. Got my medical card this morning, went to have it registered. DMV told my license was suspended. Luckily, Jackson, our captain, gave me a break on the $100 reinstatement fee. Remember, drivers, your medical card is same as your license expiring date. When it expires, it's gone, and so is your CDL. That's pretty good information. That is what tonight is all about. In fact, I think one of our panelists shared this picture. Question of the day: who shared this picture? Nobody's gonna know. So yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta. This is what happened. That's reality. That's reality right there. More here, you guys like some reality? Who doesn't know this picture intimately? I thought this was pretty cool. Get you one of these, man. Man, now that's how you hotshot. That's right. That's sweet, dude. And then rack them and stack them. Okay. That's good. Yeah, that's good. That sucks. Ah, man, that really sucks. Wow, that happened in Mexico. Somebody sent me this one. I think it was Fernando. So again, if you see crazy pictures and you think I ought to share them here on the show so we can all sit around the campfire and roast marshmallows and think about how good we got it, well, send it in. Autotransportintel@gmail.com. Sure do appreciate it. Oh, by the way, here's an update for you. Holding or using the cell phone while driving, first time, $1,000. And driving license suspended for 3 years. Wouldn't that be great if it was enforced for people that drive cars? I'm telling you what, in Kansas City, I see it all the time. People on their phones, eating chips, got the Egg McMuffin up on the dash. It's crazy, man. Publicly available information on ELDs. We got the drivers on ELDs, and we got the regular people with a buffet on the dash. It's pretty awesome. So anyways, just more information. The FMCSA really does seem to want to keep us informed. I mean, ELD isn't going anywhere, dude. Those days are gone, man. ELD is here to stay. So learn it, know it, and be compliant. That's all I can say, man. You know? Got to do the best we can. So speaking of, if you are going to be anywhere near... Here, let's do... boom. Oh, really? I didn't change that show? Oh, man. Here, I'll tell you what. We'll just do that. So if you're going to be anywhere near... Let's see. How about this? Let's do this. This is live, dude. I can do whatever I want. This is my show. Matt's 2019 booth 63201. Boom. Oh, here, let's resize it so you guys can read it. How about those apples? Boom. All right, we're going to be at Matt's. We're going to be at booth 63201. And it looks exactly like in the picture. You got people singing at the end of the show. You got trucks. You've got equipment. You've got people networking. You can see brand new trucks up close. Talk to your favorite rock star corporate dudes. See charts on the screen. See the people in fast motion and the lights of the trucks. It is going to be pretty amazing. It's an amazing show. I'll tell you what. Now, I think if you register now, I think there's a charge. It used to be free, but now it's $10. $10, come on. Dude, we're going to be in booth 63201, and let's go to the floor plan. So here's the Kentucky Exposition Center, March 28th through March 30. We're going to be in the West Wing. We're going to be in booth 63201. And so let's see here. What if we click on that? Oh, here we go. Oh, bang. Let's see. Oh, we're right across from Performance Diesel. Here is Performance Diesel. Here is booth 63201. You see it right here. We're about 100 feet east to Keep Trucking. 200 feet east of Big Road. You guys seen the video where I sing the song? Don't make me get my guitar. No, it's okay. I'm not going to. But anyway, so I hope you all come down to the show, and I'm going to be interviewing people. I'm going to be streaming live from the booth, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great show. Really excited about it. And of course, you got Auto Transport Intel, the YouTube site. When we got Auto Transport Intel, the Facebook page. You got autotransportintel.com where you can see my blog posts. We got CTSBusinessCoaching.com. And Ty's going to be at the show. Man, Ty's going to be off the chain talking about car hauling. I got some flyers and business cards. We got the vertical banner. We're going to be in the booth. So anyways, listen, let's get to the show tonight, Jay. Who's on the show tonight? We're going to have Pulldog Transport. Chris at Pulldog Transport. He's been making some great videos and trying to help with the catchy jingle. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. So yeah, and we're also gonna roll some of your video tonight while we're talking. I'll turn down the YouTube sound on the video, but we'll take a look at some of that stuff. And we also have Hotshot Dave. So listen, before I forget to say it, go to YouTube and type in type in Pulldog Transport. All right, and you will find Chris's YouTube channel, Pulldog Transport, and also, now don't do it right now, do it after the show. Go to YouTube, type in Hotshot Dave, and you can see his videos too. And we're going to have Chris and Dave, and then Ty from CTS Business Coaching, all on the show tonight. That's happening really soon. So what I want you to do is stick around. We're going to hear a word from our sponsor. We got Sam Farr and Pelican Trucking Insurance. We're going to see him. We're going to see information about Pelican Trucking Insurance. And then after the break, I'm going to be joined by Chris and Dave. And we're going to get in Ty. And we're going to get into car hauling training roundtable. I hope you'll stick around. Can't wait to get into that part of the show. And I'll see you soon. Hey guys, Jay at Auto Transport Intel here. Listen, you know that if you're a new car hauler, you're looking for insurance. You've got your equipment, it's time to get insurance so that you can begin the process of getting towards hauling cars. So where do you go? What do you do? When you need insurance, who can you talk to? Well, head on over to Pelican Trucking Insurance and you want to talk to Sam. Now, Sam is a friend of the show, and again, it's PelicanTruckingINS.com, Pelican Trucking Insurance. Go to the webpage, scroll down, you'll find the phone number. There's a phone number, 225-308-9882. You can talk to Sam Farr. Now, it's sfarr@lemoineinsurance.com, but he is with Pelican Trucking Insurance, and he wants to answer your questions. He wants to talk to new car haulers. He wants to talk to established car haulers, too, that are looking for a better rate. If you're unhappy with your insurance rate or you don't have a quote yet and you need a new insurance quote, head on over to Pelican Trucking Insurance, PelicanTruckingINS.com. Ask for Sam Farr. You can send him an email, put in a phone call. And again, you're looking for an insurance agent you can get on the phone, you can talk to, you can get advice from. What kind of a deductible do you need? How much insurance do you need per vehicle? What about automotive liability insurance? It's your liability and your cargo. That's what you need so you can get on the road hauling cars, get set up with the brokers, on the load boards, or if you're talking to a dealership direct, they're going to ask about your insurance. So go ahead and talk to Pelican Trucking Insurance. Ask for Sam. I know he wants to talk to you. Again, here's his phone number. I'm going to scroll down on the page, PelicanTruckingINS.com. Call Sam, 225-308-9882. Send him an email, sfarr@lemoineinsurance.com. You can also find him on Facebook and Instagram, and he's waiting for your call. I'm Jay at Auto Transport Intel, and I approve this message. All right, hey, hang on with me 1 second. I gotta do I gotta make a change to the video here. Check. Here we go. I'm gonna lose video for a second. No problem. Let's see, device default. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna go here, and okay, so we have people joining us right now. Awesome. Okay, cool. So listen, guys, you guys can see me okay. You can hear me okay. All right. Hey, and there's Ty. All right. So let's see here. This would be cool if let's do. Oh, bang! There's that. Let's see if I got him right. Oh, there's Ty. All right, and then we got, and there's Chris. And then, bang, and then we got Hotshot Dave up here. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, and then we're going to do official introductions here in a second. And, let me use my arrow buttons here. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay, guys, listen, welcome back to the show. I'm Jay at Auto Transport Intel, and with me tonight on the Car Hauling Training Roundtable, first I want to welcome Hotshot Dave right next to me here, behind the wheel. Dave, can you hear us okay? I hear you, I can see you, and are you driving right now? Hey! No, you're right. I know. I don't see any lights. Yeah, exactly. I don't see not lights. Yeah. Are you? Okay, cool. Hey, man. You know what? It's so relevant, isn't it? It is, man. And I also want to welcome to the show. We got Chris at Bulldog Transport here down in the corner. Chris, thanks for joining the show. Oh, man, this is great, man. And then below me down here, he's always on the phone. It is Ty from CTS Business Coaching. Welcome to the show, Ty. Sure. I'll send you another link. All right, so let's do this. After I send this link, go ahead and leave the show on this link, and then because I don't want to kick you off. I learned in the past if I kick you off, then you can't rejoin. All right, so I'm gonna. Oh no, that's cool. I'm resending you a link. Okay. So just rejoin or whatever you need to do. It's no problem. All right, cool. So here we are. We are in the car hauling training roundtable, and I wasn't sure if I had. Oh, actually, I saw a comment. Chris, you were saying that Chico has some cool cars. Yeah, Chico to Transporter. That's another. Yeah. All right, cool. So, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Check. How about now? How you like me now? Okay, so you guys couldn't hear them, and I think I just fixed it. All right, cool. And hey, Lance. All right, Lance. Yes, thank you, Lance, for tuning in. Okay, now Kimberly says can't hear anybody but me, but I think I fixed it. And I apologize for that. That was another human error. Dang it. I got 30 minutes in the show, but luckily it was just at the beginning of the live panel with everybody tuning in.
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm going to do a recap. Dave said that he is going to help fill us in on some of the issues going on with his truck. Or is it your truck or your trailer, Dave?
No, it's my truck.
It's your truck. Okay. And
Yep.
then
It's a Dodge thing.
It's a Dodge thing. Oh, that just figures, man. And then Chris was saying that Chico to Transporter, he's got some great YouTube videos.
They're saying they still can't hear.
Really? Still can't hear?
I don't mean to keep interrupting you, Chris. I'm just watching it.
Brother.
Well,
You're
I think and I'll tell you what. And I think Sylvia's message might be, yeah, the sound is good now.
Okay.
And I can tell that it is because the level. I had a level. Dang it! I had another checkbox. You see that, Nate? I need that Stream Deck. It's not Nate's fault. It's my fault. And there's this device that I need to get. It's called a Stream Deck, and it's a way to punch in with audio and video. But hey, Chris, remember I was doing.
Keep interrupting you, Chris. I'm just watching it.
Oh, now I'm hearing my show. That's okay.
That's reverberation.
That's a reverberation. That's right. Remember how we were doing the video test last night, Chris? That's why. And I try to test the heck out of this stuff, but that's okay. And actually, you know why that happened? It has to do with the new microphone. Dang it.
Hey,
that's okay.
Go, man. Working out the kinks, brother.
Working out the kinks. So I appreciate you guys. Now, Ty, can you see us, or are you solo?
I'm solo. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Okay. Well, we can see you. To us, everything is perfect. And your hair is great, and it's just amazing. So,
Awesome.
Yeah, so, everything's fine as far as that goes. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see if we can pull this off. You guys ready?
Ready.
All right.
Ready.
All right, we got good sound, and we're here together. So I'm going to say it again. I want to welcome you guys to the Car Hauling Training Roundtable. Hotshot Dave, Chris at Bulldog Transport, Ty at CTS Business Coaching, and I'm Jay at Auto Transport Intel, your host. So, all right, guys, we're in for like a good long hour of what we're doing here is that everybody here makes either YouTube videos or regularly talks to car haulers. All right, now let's do this. Ty, I see you've got. Can you see us now, Ty?
Yeah, I'm back.
You're
see
back.
you.
All right. Well, that's cool. You got two windows, but you know what? You get two windows when you're as fabulous as that. All right?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
wow.
Let me just move these things around. No worries, man. Hey. This is my show, and I can do what I want. Okay. All right, take it easy. Jeez. Okay, now he moved it around again. Okay, so okay, you know what? That's all right. I can move these titles all night. There we go. All right. So, this is the car hauling round. Because anything is funny. Anything can happen in car hauling, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, because it's not just
Every
me that's
day.
live. It's not just me that's live. We're all live. Dave, what's going on with the Dodge?
I am having what's called I'm having TIPM issues, which is my total integrated power module. It's just going haywire. So, yeah, it works. It's drives, but it throws a tantrum when it wants to.
So
we have it, yeah. But I made it from Kingsland, Georgia, down here to Tampa with it acting, a little crazy. Because last night when you called, I was dealing with it. Like, it just started as you called. So, yeah.
Go figure. It's always the dispatcher.
Always a dispatcher. No, it's getting to be the brokers, though, not just the dispatcher.
Yeah, tell me more. Do tell. Let's talk about brokers for a second.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't used one I've been doing a lot of regular customer stuff. Man, it's really paying off.
Oh.
Like repeat and word of mouth.
Did you hear that, Ty?
Did I just hear somebody say they got their own customer?
He just said customer.
Wow. Who was
Hey,
it?
that stuff happens. It happens.
Eventually.
But I thought it was all load boards. Wait a minute.
No.
I went to the truck stop. The guy said, get truck, get trailer, get load board.
Oh, and another cool thing, even when I use the load board, the 30 and 47-mile cars, they don't exist. They just don't exist.
Well, it's because you filter them out.
Exactly.
Right, there you go. There you go.
That's right, man.
So there's no way to complain about something that don't exist. And you can't move it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's just my thing, though.
That's
but,
great. Well, and you know what? And I like the dispatch versus the load board versus customer debate, because what's the downside of having your own customers?
But here is the downside. You have to be a miles chaser. Like, you can't, because I'm a runner, like, I don't do dealership customers. When I say customers, I've got like people that buy cars all over the country, and I'll go get them and then build a load around them. You know what I mean? Like, I have this one guy that he sells on eBay. That's all he does. So I don't think I've went to the same state for him since January.
No.
But it's because I'm willing to do it and nobody else is. But those are $1.10 a mile cars, and you build around them.
Whoa.
What just happened?
Somebody started to echo.
I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, it's bouncing around.
Oh, there we go. I think you're good now. Well, I'll tell you what, and that thing is, and that's why, is it fair to say, and so, hey, sorry, everybody, woo! That wasn't, it wasn't me, but I'm taking the blame. It's all good. I'm a dispatcher, or was. I still, that's funny, I still identify with dispatcher. I just don't dispatch anymore. In fact, you know what's really funny? I dreamt last night that I was dispatching again. Ooh, we're getting an echo. Let's do this. There we go. I dreamt last night that I was dispatching, and it kind of freaked me out. I really did. I woke up, I was like, oh, thank God. I'm not dispatching. And I had 2 drivers. It was so specific.
Jay.
Yeah.
I think just for one day, you should go back to dispatch and put like a little eye in the sky and just show everybody all the multitasking and nonsense.
Oh, man.
One day.
Well, so I was doing car hauling dispatching live on Facebook. I did that for a while. And I thought it was a great show. I really liked it. Not a lot of viewers, but, I was trying to, like, if you were dispatching, I feel your pain. I'm here with you, and I can dispatch live with you right here, right now. So I was doing that, but it wasn't worth the headache of actually dispatching. So I can't do it, man.
Hey, man, that's some rough stuff right there, man. I've been dispatching myself for a couple of months now, and I never would have known what all went into it until I got a chance to experience it for myself. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. It's a huge headache. A lot of people don't really realize what all goes into it, you know.
That's yeah, go ahead.
I think that is why most people fail in the beginning, is because they want to dispatch themselves to save money, but yet they don't want to put in the legwork of dispatch, and they want to get on the load board, and they put in a 25 or 50 mile search, and that's what they want to do. No,
yeah, it doesn't work like that.
If you're doing a 100-mile search, right, I'll go 100 miles per car, but you're not going to go 101 or 102. Yes, you will, but you're never going to see it because you're searching it properly.
Oh, isn't that the truth? I mean, here's the thing. So it's interesting because at the top of the tree is how do I get loads? And then you go either customers or load boards. And listen, here's the thing. If you got
both.
And that's the thing. I think both makes sense.
Right.
You got to use the load board to fill in the holes. But that can't be your primary source. And I think it's kind of, we've laughed about it. It's kind of like an addiction. You get addicted to the load boards and you stop looking for customers.
And you want to know where 90% of my customers come from?
What?
You'll never believe it. You ship.
Yeah, you're right. I don't believe it. Really?
Right. Yep. Because what happens is these guys that, like the collectors, these collectors, they're tired of dealing with brokers. So they just want a direct trucker. So they'll go on U-Ship and try to find somebody. And if they find somebody, you haul one car for them, you've got all their cars. I got a guy I've been hauling. He's been with me since my one car. And I found him on U-Ship. I got like 5 or 6 of them.
Oh, wow.
Because they're tired of dealing with the brokers.
Actually, when you say it that way, that totally makes sense. And I guess it's funny. And that's what good advice is all about, is understanding how to look at something a different way. I gave up on U-Ship years ago.
There's a U-Ship. There's an art to U-Ship.
That makes sense.
You just go in and you just, you find the guys that are serious. If they're not talking to other transporters, they're not serious. You move on. Like you just find the loads in your area that are serious and ready to move. And I'll go in and I'll tell them, I'll pick it up today for this price. I'm not bidding. I'm not doing none of this. You want me to get it? Here's the number. And it doesn't work on all of them.
Right.
But if they're serious, they'll do it.
But
you got to be willing to deal with the amateurs.
I'm telling you, you just opened up. That is awesome. And I got to tell you, I appreciate, that's the thing about this coaching, making these videos, doing coaching, mentoring, and giving good advice is you run the risk of sharing really good information. But as we know, there is so much work out there, it might be difficult to actually really cripple yourself with giving out all the great secrets. I will say this, though. There was a guy that came on the show, and he shared on Facebook a great customer and some information, and suddenly he got trolled, and somebody called his dealership because of the great loads he shared. Now that's a bummer.
Yeah, you can't ever, no names, no locations, nothing.
Right.
Nothing. Hey, I would bet you cannot find a money video on my YouTube channel. You can't find it.
And you know what? And the same thing with me, like...
everybody else is doing, look how much money I make.
Oh,
you ain't gonna find one of them on my channel.
Have you seen the FedEx envelope with $100 bills dropping out and he puts them in the seat?
No,
and then a guy in the background comes up with a gun and no, that part didn't happen. But I mean, what? What? Yeah, I don't.
There was a guy on the Facebook on the Auto Transport Everything page last week.
Yeah.
He was asking these guys, "What do you do when you're riding around with $10,000 in your truck?" Are you kidding me? Come on, man.
Wow.
Yeah. It just. Yeah, sometimes they take bragging just way too far.
Well,
here's how I look at it.
Yeah.
What you eat, don't make me poop. I don't care, what you make. and there's no reason for you to care what I make.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Because me and Chris, we can run the same exact lane, and I guarantee you we both ain't going to make the same money because he's probably got a different style than I do.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's going to differ with everybody. I mean, I've had people ask me, how much I'm paying for insurance. Well, hey, I'm fresh into my CDL career. I mean, I'm just a little over a year in. So what I'm paying for insurance is going to be completely different than somebody that's been driving for 10, 15 years. So I just kind of leave that open and let them get the quote on their own, and it's going to, see if it's a benefit for them or not,
Right. Well, if they hear what I pay, they'll never call another insurance company. I'll tell you that.
I mean, as far as like the instructional videos and stuff like that, like I don't mind, lending advice as far as instructional videos on how to do certain things, but given that little bit of advice on how to do the operations of the aspect, is a lot different than somebody actually taking the initiative and then actually pursuing it. I mean, that's a whole other ball of wax. And a lot of people don't realize that. They think it's very simple, and it's not. So.
Well, it's like my video is big on the preparation for it. You know what I mean? I'm all about telling you what you need to be prepared. But then again, I got so much extra weight in this truck and tools and parts and all that I'm just nonsense.
I want to say this. That's one of the things. We have a lot of variety right here tonight, which is really cool. And I don't mean variety show. I mean, you watch Dave, your videos, Hotshot Dave on YouTube. I love staring out your windshield and listening to you philosophize about what it's going to take. I love that. And then Chris, you got videos where you are at your truck. You are showing how to do things on the truck. I love that. And then Ty, you are on the phone all day long talking to people, giving advice, helping them figure out how to start their business. And I think, and then I've got the channel, right? I'm holding the umbrella, right? But together, if you are, whether you're a new car hauler or you recently started or you just want to know more about car hauling, right here, you have got the gamut of information and different ways it's presented. I love it. I'm proud of what we're all doing.
Yeah, I was really happy when you told me that I was going to be on here with Hotshot Dave, because I know this guy's a veteran at what he does. So everything that he's got to say is like gold to me, So I'm glad to share the same panel with him.
Right. I mean, I appreciate it. But my whole thing is when I go out to do like the stuff that Chris does, man, I forget the camera. I'm just so, you know what I mean? Like,
it's hard to get that stuff. That's why, congratulations.
Like the truck,
yes, it's tough to shoot that.
Truck, I actually shot it. You'd be proud of me. I got one coming up. I actually put my little headpiece on. But man, I was like, I could have been done by now.
Oh, exactly. It does take a lot of extra time. That's for sure.
But I always got to be moving and doing something. And my best thinking and thoughts on everything is, just staring at, because believe it or not, I got this nice, pretty radio over here. I don't even use it half the time, because I'm just thinking about how to do, it's just, I don't know. It's hot shot, but.
Yeah, I mean, hauling vehicles and hot shotting, and a lot of people don't realize is it's a way of life. It's not just something you do part-time. It's something that you engulf yourself in every aspect of your life, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. You're thinking about finding the next car, or what's going on with the next car. I mean, it's a constant thing. There is no downtime whatsoever, and I want a lot of people to really grasp that concept, because not a lot of people do.
Yeah, and the biggest thing I've noticed is they don't prepare the family aspect of it. They get into it, and then they're like, Hotshot, my wife's not into this. Well, you watch my video, I told you that a year ago, that, you've got to prepare your family more than that. Speaking of family.
Yeah, that's awesome. Exactly. Well, and that is, because I love to say it, this is a family business. Mm-hmm. Each one of us here right now, not only do we do trucking, think trucking, coach trucking, but we also have significant others who help support us in what we're doing.
Well, and I got 5 kids.
Man,
You know,
there you
and
go.
90,
Right there with you, brother.
Yeah.
yeah, look
That's
at Ty. He's like, what?
Yeah.
And like, this is my
Not a mouth to
view.
feed, man.
A lot. That's why I'm always right here. You
Yeah,
know, I wish
exactly.
I seen a lot more home time, but you know, I do 3 weeks and take off a week. Do 3 weeks and take off a week.
That's
if I
good.
sneak home,
That's good.
great. But you know, I know a lot of people when they leave, and it's, you know, every wife does it. When are you going to be home? Mine knows not to even ask. You know, because when we plan for me to come home, I've found something else to send me, you know, somewhere. So
Money.
yeah,
Money
my
calls,
style,
man.
I chase the money. Like
Yeah.
when I'm gone, I'm gone. And you know, I'm going to give out a little secret of dispatching, in my opinion. So, like, I live in Delaware, and so let's say I want to leave my house and go out to Michigan or Wisconsin, right? So I can load in Philadelphia or Wilmington area and go out, right? Or I can pick up one car there. I can deadhead all the way to Pittsburgh with the one car and make the same exact money picking up them 2, but yet I made money because I got better fuel economy. I got, you know what I mean? Easier
Less time stopping and loading and all
right.
that.
You know, instead of doing it all there, it's 500 from Pittsburgh or 500 from Philly. It doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah, and
Hey,
what
Jay,
I've noticed.
I'm sorry, can you mute me a minute?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, you're
I
fine.
got to take this call.
You're fine. Good call. What were you saying, Chris?
No, just what he's talking about. There's different ways to tweak the game, so to speak. I mean, you know, what I've learned in my experience is I've taken, you know, I've picked up $5,000 cars before, you know, way, you know, 1,500 miles away. And by the time I get done paying all of my expenses and paying for my motel room, which, you know, I have to have a motel room because I'm not equipped for a sleeper berth or anything like that.
Right.
But by the time all that's said and done, I mean, you've already ate a lot of your lunch, you know, just doing that. And granted, you know, sometimes you're lucky and you get CODs and you get, you know, checks or cash whenever you get there, but then 50% of the time you don't. So you're going to have to foot, you know, pretty much a $3,000 to $4,000 trip going from one side of the country to the other and then make your way back again before you can even think about, you know, collecting those checks or collecting those payments. So I saw that was creating a problem for us and our company. And so I decided to try something a little different. You know, I'm thankful that the state of Texas has a lot of real estate. So I'm staying within Texas right now. I'm trying something a little different, eliminating the motel costs, eliminating the fuel costs, and cutting everything down and trying to find that median, you know, and it's a learning process. And I feel like I'm onto something good right now. I'm going to try it out for a couple of months and see how it goes, or at least until July when it gets warmer up north.
Well, you know, I just thought of a couple things Ty likes to say. Long mile, short dollar. Short mile, long dollar. You know, you may as well try to see if you can make the same amount of money or maybe more staying in Texas. And I mean, Texas, that's what's cool about Texas as far as transportation business is, I mean, it's a huge state.
Yeah, you got a lot of real estate.
Lots of major cities. I mean, yeah, there's and with all the oil field work out there too, if you can find a way to get those trucks and those heavy U bodies and all that stuff, man.
Right.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
It's pretty cool. And man, I mean, just even I know, like, and you and I had talked. That's why it's cool. It's actually pretty neat when we get a chance to talk to somebody and I can remember their route because we've talked. I know, like, I think either you're in Austin or San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm in Austin.
All right, and you go to Houston, and you go to Dallas. Probably not as much Amarillo.
Right. No.
Amarillo gets a little dicey, and it's actually, I think it's farther than it seems.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like, oh man.
Even Lubbock, I won't even mess around with Lubbock because that's just a little bit too far off that corridor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you start to get into hotel expenses and everything else.
And the loads, especially if you're looking at load boards, man, it can get a little thin.
Yeah, they can. They can get thin really quick. I mean, there's a couple of yards that I've been pulling from for the past few months, And recently, everybody's just eating them up, man. I mean, you got to be on it, because if not, I mean, them things go within a matter of seconds, literally.
Oh my gosh, exactly.
So it's like you're constantly, trying to be a step ahead. I mean, and I'm pretty sure everybody feels the same way. Everybody who's putting in effort into what they're doing in this business, they're always trying to be a step ahead. So there you are competing with everybody else with the same mind frame and trying to be that step ahead. And it gets interesting.
Yes.
But it's just a matter of just thinking, outside the box and trying different things and not staying glued to one area. You got to kind of think outside the box.
Yeah, no, you do. And I was just giving Dave a thumbs up. He was karate chopping me to get me to unmute him. And it worked. That's good. I think I'm going to tell all my guests that now in the future. Listen, if you got to take a call and I put you on mute, give me the karate chop. I'll bring you back in.
I gave you a couple of these, a couple of those,
Yeah.
and I got nothing. So.
Yeah. So, and then I got the Bruce Lee treatment. So that's
Right.
good. That's good. Ty, I can't help but think, when I was dispatching all day long, I was pretty much, by the time Kimberly got me on the phone in the evening, I was saying nothing. Because I've been talking all day, right? You talk all day long, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
I mean, it really, it's a lot. Why don't you tell us something that happened today?
Yeah, easy. Through your show, we keep getting people that appreciate good help. So
That's great.
we got another new startup that we've been helping. Blake and Renee,
Great.
Thomas and Clark. So really cool story. At the same time, very challenging story. And again, illustrating the importance of business strategy, business plan, right? Talk to them, help them out. Big truck situation that's really complicated, but I think we're going to help them. Then we talked to Mario and Darius. That's who I was on the phone with when the show started.
Okay.
A couple guys up in Michigan. Incredible story. And one of the things, guys, that I really am continually amazed. Every day I'm amazed. Because what I think is right, this Mario and Darius, 4 years, 6 trucks, only running on load boards.
Oh, wow. Right. That is tough.
Damn.
Well, they're making it. In the better part, this is even way cool.
You said Michigan, right? That's one of the...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sweet spot.
Oh, wait. Michigan, maybe Minnesota.
Okay. But,
Can't remember.
yeah,
Anyway.
it's still not bad. Yeah.
So I'm asking all the normal questions that I know to ask. What's your dollar per mile? How many miles you run? What's your fuel mileage? How much you paying for insurance? How much you doing in maintenance? Well, this guy's bang. I mean, he's nailing.
He has the answers.
Not only does he have the answer, but the numbers are good.
Nice.
So as I'm sitting there, I'm starting to feel bad that he's paying me to coach because he's really teaching me something. Mario, did you hear that?
Yeah.
He said, I said, I got to get off the phone. I'm supposed to be on the show. He said, well, I'll check in. So
Awesome.
anyway,
Awesome. If you're here.
So, Ty, you're going to get a bill in the mail from him tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
no doubt. Well, so this is funny, guys, though. Really it is, because here's what this has been a real big headache of mine. Everybody's got a 1-ton and a 3-car trailer, right? What do you got, Dave?
Me?
Hotshot Dave? Yeah.
Yeah, right now, I have a 1-ton dolly and a 3-car trailer. But stay tuned in a week. So,
And
right now.
you're making small miracles, right? Because you've had that set up a long time, right?
What's that?
You've been doing really good with that setup, right? I mean,
I have been doing.
I'm not talking about, but I'm talking. I mean, you got a successful business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have always said I will never be without a wedge. I love the wedge, and now I'm getting ready to move, and it's hard, And I don't know if I'm going to like it, because here's the problem. Like, I started with the one car. This is actually my second wedge. I love them so much.
That's awesome.
But this one's a take 3, and if you're coaching anybody to on like what equipment to buy, do not get an older take 3 wedge. My wedge alone is 9,000 pounds. So, that's a lot of wedge. But just like when you go up to 5, 6, 7 cars, you can't work like I work. Like, you can't take a 5 and 6 car and pick up 5 different cars. You'll be a day and a half doing it. So when you do that, you're cutting your cost per mile, per vehicle. Yeah, you're hauling more cars, but you're doing more work, and in the end, it's not much more, because now you got to look for these 1 picks, these 1 drops, and you're no longer a hot shot. You're now competing with the 9-car guys. You need their freight, and they're going to eat you alive at 35, 40 cents a mile.
Oh, totally.
9 times 4 is 36. 360 a mile. Is that good money for them? No, but they can live on it. So I've just, I don't know. It's been hard for me. I've been running a wedge start my 3rd year next month, and I just, I don't know. It's just my, it's my niche. It's my thing.
Hey, and that's something we also talk about. And I say this with equipment. If you find something that works, do it. Just do it. Right?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. And now, I'm going to throw you another curveball. I know all my price per mile and all that. But when I see a lot of guys that are booking loads, right? And let's say they pick one up that's making 80 cents a mile, and then they do another one. They pick one up 100 miles away that's $1 a mile. So they think they're making, 80 cents. So they think they're making $1.80 a mile.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh.
And they don't do that. They don't break it down all miles. So what I tell guys is, if you run like I run, just average yourself 600 miles a day, okay? And let's say $1.50 is your bare minimum. You need to make $1,000 a day. That's what you need to make.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're making $1,000 a day, there's no way you can't make money. There's no way. It's just some people look at per hour, some people look at per mile, some people look at the whole day. It all depends on what I have time to look up. But I've got them. I know what everything is. Like the per hour at $125 an hour or $1,000 a day, everything equals $1.50 a mile, bare minimum. So all your numbers like that, you can't lose.
Hey, so Chris, what trailer? I want to continue with Ty's question there. Chris, what trailer do you have right now?
Right now, I'm running a Take 3 5-car HD, and it's a pretty good trailer, man. I know what Dave's talking about with the 3-car. There's a lot of things you can do with the 3-car that you cannot do with the 5-car. I learned this firsthand because whenever I was running my Big Tex 3-car 51-footer, man, I was going to Houston, dropping off 3 cars, loading up 3 more cars, coming back to Austin, dropping all 3 of those off within the same day. And I was rocking and rolling with that. I got into the 5-car thinking that I was going to be able to do the same thing, and it didn't work out like that. So what I'm finding out is the 5-car is more beneficial for running longer routes. So that way you have time to actually load your vehicle or load your trailer. You spend 2 days on the road. Hopefully you can drop everything off within, a 200-mile vicinity, a 200-mile radius, and then load up, on the way back down and make some pretty good money. It just gives you a little bit more time. With the 3-car, the thing that I had the issue with was I don't have regular customers yet. I'm still trying to establish regular customers. I have bare minimal regular customers right now. But the hard part about eating off of a load board and trying to keep a 3-car hauler full constantly, you got to basically load up 6 vehicles a day. You have to book 6 vehicles every single day to maintain that pattern that I was on. And that's pretty. In my experience and in my area, that was pretty difficult to do. But I stayed after it through persistence, and it ended up working out pretty good. It wasn't too bad, but it was definitely time consuming and mind wrenching at the same time.
No, and and I remember, and I know as a dispatcher, trying to constantly book. And when you're on these short runs, oh man, that's a killer. Especially if you're, again, eating off the load boards, right? You almost need a customer to.
Exactly.
Yeah, it gets pretty tough. But, and I was going to say, if you have, again, in Texas, I'm sure there's a lot of pickups and whatnot. That's what I remember as a dispatcher. I liked the 3-car trailer so I could get those pickups and U-bodies and monster trucks and all that stuff. And when you get, like, if you've got, a fixed deck 5-car, 6-car, I can't fit those monster trucks in the belly, which is why if you've got the right trailer.
Right. See, with the Take 3 5-car, you're able to put mid-size SUVs in the belly.
Oh, that's good.
I haven't attempted to put a full-size half-ton truck in there as of yet, but I don't think that I'll be able to squeeze 2 in the belly, to be completely honest with you, because of the height. But you can fit, Chevrolet Trax, Equinoxes, Volkswagen Atlases. Those can go in the belly of that Take 3 all day long. And so with the F550 that I'm running with that, I think it's got a 19.5 GVWR on the truck. I think it's 12.5 on the rear end, if I'm not mistaken. So as long as you back everything in and keep all of your motors toward the wheels of the trailer, you're sitting pretty good on your weight. So it's working out pretty good.
Well, that is cool, man. So Ty, now that we got some answers on some trailers, what are you thinking?
We've got an ATI fan that can't get through on the live chat.
Really? You know what? You know what's weird?
No. It's their problem, not yours.
Oh, it is?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the
question.
I'm like, I'm on it. I got fire hoses and there's people outside trying to break in the window. I've heard from time to time that it's hard to join the live chat, and I think the answer is, I think you need a Gmail and/or create a YouTube login. Is that right? Crickets.
I don't know.
So I don't know, but anyways, it happens.
Let's go on with the show. How's
Yay,
that?
why not?
All right,
but they sent you an email. That's awesome, though. They're like,
Boy, they got a question, Ty?
Like,
yeah, let's skip the worry about the live chat later. We'll go straight to the questions. Right?
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Let's rock it.
Yeah.
Have any of these guys ever considered using the straight truck 5-pack setup by Cottrell? 5-pack. You guys seen the 5-pack?
I have, in my opinion, the 5-pack is just about like what Chris is running. Except it's a straight truck. It's a Stinger, but it's extended with a 5-pack. So on the bottom, you can only get 2 smaller cars on the back. And if you Google them, it'll pop right up. But it's just a 5-car hauler with a trailer. I knew that's where he was going. It just limits you, in my opinion.
So let's go see this thing. What, Cottrell?
Cottrell 5-pack.
Okay, just remember, this is a question from an ATI fan, okay?
Okay.
So the question is have you guys ever considered the 5-pack?
I've looked at them, but if you see, it just, in my opinion, it really limits you.
Okay.
Yeah, and in my opinion as well, it's a pretty long straight truck to be trying to maneuver, in tight spots. If you're delivering individuals and neighborhoods and things like that, I think that's a pretty long straight truck to try to maneuver that surrounding your roads that you're on.
Right. I can't see the full height, but I would think that you're going to have the same issue like with the Kaufman 5-car is getting a bunch of. Wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Go back down, please. Empty weight, 25 to 26,000. That's a heavy truck.
Shit, yeah.
Wow. and it's 40 feet long. Yeah, there's. I mean, I guess if you're, yeah, if you're running like shuttle stuff, it'd be good, but like auction back and forth. But yeah, I mean that's the only thing I see with it.
I just see it being a problem and maneuvering in tight spots and neighborhoods and individual customers.
Well, the bigger problem I see is I ain't nowhere to sleep because I'm always over the road.
Just get a mattress on the head rack.
Well, what am I going to do with this guy back here?
Yeah, exactly. What about the dog? Where's the dog going to go? There's a brochure here in case anyone's interested. By the way, Mark has a question for Chris. How's the Take 3 right now? Any problems or just regular maintenance?
The Take 3, the only issues that I've had with it, to be completely honest, is changing out the grease caps on the bearings. I had a video on doing that. I guess that's a normal thing. That's a maintenance thing. I've already had to replace 4 of them, and I've only put probably 20,000 to 25,000 miles on it. So I feel like that's pretty quick, but I don't know. I'm still learning the trailer. I'm still feeling it out. And like I said, I'm just having to carry those with me just in case I end up cracking one on the road. Had an issue with the lighting. My running lights went flickering on me, but those guys are awesome over there about their warranty. And so, just contact salesman Joe over there, and he's quick to get me in there and get me knocked out within a day and get me right back on the road. But yeah, other than that, man, it's been great, man. The tires are wearing good. Like there's no uneven wear on the tires. I mean, as far as the fabrication of the trailer goes, it seems like everything's lined up really well. It's been a great trailer so far, man. It's been beneficial for me. So hopefully it stays that way.
What size axles you got, Chris?
Those are 3 10K axles. So that's 30,000 GVWR on the trailer itself. Right. And fully loaded on that thing, man. I think fully loaded, those 3 axles have never seen anywhere near 30,000, man. To be honest with you, I mean they're probably.
I'm sure that's a lot of cars. Yeah,
you're looking at probably. I've topped out maybe at 23,000, I think 24,000 on those axles. So it's good, man. It'll hold the weight, and as long as you keep it less than 12.5 on your ass end or your rear axle, and you're good to go. Hey, but you know what I did see is Ford this next year is coming out with an F600, and it's going to be in a dually style, just like the 550 is. The F600 is going to have a 22,500 pound GVWR on it. So I'm looking.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome, man. So that way you will definitely not have to worry about being overweight, hauling 5 cars, or even be comfortable probably pulling a 7-car Cottrell. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it'll hold a 7-car Cottrell, but it might be pushing it.
We got another question here. Leyland is talking about a Kaufman EZ4. What's your opinion on that one?
Personally?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're not built as tough as a Take 3. I mean, they're affordable. Kaufman makes a pretty affordable trailer. There's just a lot of things on it that are probably you're probably gonna have to maintain. I mean, it's got the mesh floors on it. I'm really not a fan of the mesh floors. The hydraulic cylinders are really short on them. I think they got. I'm not sure about the axles on those. I want to say they're either 9,000 or 10,000 pound axles, the same that's on mine, if I'm not mistaken. No, 25,000 pound GVWR.
8,000 pound axles.
Okay, so yeah, there you go. It's got lighter axles on it. The clearance in the belly is very minimal. You're going to be lucky to get away with parking full-size vehicles and full-size cars rather.
Yeah,
in the belly.
Yeah, that belly's tight.
Yeah, no SUVs, man. I had to help a guy at the yard not too long ago at the rail yard load up an Equinox on his Kaufman Mini 5.
Mini 5.
Yeah, we had to let all the air out of the tires, and it barely made it in there, man. So
yeah.
it was just a headache.
You hear a lot of letting air out of the tires on those bellies.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's an affordable trailer for somebody just getting into it.
Right.
I mean, it might be a good way to go, but you got to be careful on what you're picking up. You really got to plan ahead on what you're picking up, and things like that. But if you got a little bit extra to play with, I'd recommend going with if you're going for a 5-car, I'd recommend going with the Take 3, of course, because
Sun Country 5-car.
What's that?
Sun Country. There it is, man. Well, that's why I was going to say it earlier, but, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and let the,
I am in love with that
let
trailer,
the wheel
man.
spin. Is that right?
Oh, my God. I'm in love with that trailer. That's the Sun Country 5-car.
Oh, yeah.
That's
a tough trailer.
Wedge. Yeah, and that's the ultimate wedge. You know, you can do anything with that trailer and run it like a wedge. Like, I like the fact that I don't have anything above me. Now, and I'm going to let this out. I'm supposed to be running a Mini 5. Next week, I'm supposed to pick it up. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet, and I don't know if I'm going to like it, but we'll see. So, but I love the wedge. But and now that I went to a fifth wheel, night and day difference. You know, so that fifth wheel made a big difference.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, man. I got a lot of people asking me all the time, what do you prefer, gooseneck or fifth wheel? I'm like, man, that's a no-brainer, man.
Right. I mean,
wow,
you gotta.
Yeah, for sure.
You're either on a stick or you're on a platform. You know what I mean? That's it. But what I've noticed with my fifth wheel though is I have the dual pivot. I'll never do that again. I don't like the whole side to side thing.
Right.
Because if you really watch it, it moves just as much as the goose. You just don't feel it. You know what I mean? Because it absorbs it. So I'd rather it be more stationary. But
I'm running a Holland fifth wheel, the smaller one, 30,000 pound Holland, and it's fixed and it's simple and less moving parts and it's solid, man. It's a solid fit.
Did you get it from Hitchcrafters?
No, I actually had a Take 3. Take 3 had it, and they installed it for me whenever they sold me the trailer.
I got you.
So, but yeah, it's solid, man. And compared to the gooseneck that I started out with, man, it's like night and day, man.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get a top heavy vehicle on that top deck of that 3-car, you turn a curve, man, or come out of a driveway that's got a little hill to it. You know what I'm talking about with that gooseneck. And that thing starts swaying, and boy, it'll make your butt pucker up real quick, like.
And we see a lot of that. In fact, that's what Industry News is built for, those kinds of pictures. We see them flipped over far too often. It's tragic.
But it's also lack of awareness and laziness.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a wedge rolled over properly loaded with 2 cars. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Right.
I've never seen it.
Well, and that, and that thing is, I like the way you couch awareness and laziness, because the thing is that awareness comes first, but there are times where laziness, that's a tough word, because ELD's coming down on you, your phone's ringing off the hook, you don't know this, and you got all these problems, and and you try to shave that corner, and it doesn't, and it's not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, there's been situations before where I've had like a full size pickup truck sitting in the middle of the 3-car, and I know I got to go pick up a Mazda, and then we got to take the extra time to take that pickup off, take it off the 3-wheel, bring that Mazda up to the top, and then back that pickup back on, strap everything back down. You got to do what you got to do to maintain safety.
And the dealership's yelling at you, and everybody's blowing by on the Houston. So I mean, it's tough.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
every time I drop a car, I have to move all the cars. Yeah. Every time I do it, it's just part of it. But I'm pretty. Once you do it a while, you're quick with it. That it doesn't, as far as the ELD, I don't want to work that hard. Now I'm not all for ELDs. Like, don't get it where I'm pro ELD. Yeah. But I don't want to work that hard. You know? And that's why I do my longer haul.
Hey, man, why do you think there's a driver shortage? Okay. You know why I did these, right? The bunny ears? Because, as I like to say, this show has a millionaire shortage. All right? We're short on millionaires. It's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that went well. So, listen, does anyone have an idea of where to lease a 5-car? Says Lionel Pressman.
Nah, I got a 3-car for lease.
All right.
And mine's an 05.
Mark asks, hey, Dave, how old is your wedge?
It's an 05.
Oh, you already answered it. Dang. Let's see. Silverman is bringing up a low pro.
Jay, I don't know what just happened.
That's okay.
I'm getting.
It's a live show, man. Oh no, that's all right. Don't worry about it. It's just
You're all choppy.
All
of a sudden, you got real choppy.
Well, you're choppy, Dave. Okay, so let's see. Brian says, "What's going on in Pennsylvania with the hotshot guys? DOT is all over them."
Maybe somebody got caught with a ton of mescaline.
Oh.
With the what?
You're thinking.
I don't know, but
you're thinking Arizona.
They had the same problem in Florida today. It wasn't just Pennsylvania. I've seen, I don't know, probably 10 wedges pulled over.
I like it when I see on Facebook, like, scales at mile marker, yada yada, they're working hard today. Right? I love those. I wish I could go live right then and there. We're live at mile marker whatever. Man, and they are working hard.
Pull a DOT officer over to the side, put the microphone.
How you doing? Hey,
Can you see this?
What is that?
It's not working.
Oh, it's okay.
You're not seeing it. So, my favorite thing in the world, my favorite app, DriveWise.
Oh,
this
yeah.
Thing,
yeah.
This thing is the cat's meow.
Yeah. Why?
You use that, Chris?
Yeah.
What is it?
DriveWise.
DriveWise.
Yeah. So I drove from Delaware to California. It's DriveWyze. So I drove from Delaware to California and back to Delaware and got bypassed on every single wait station. And then
really,
I just drove from Delaware to Florida and got pulled into one wait station.
Wow.
Now, and here's the issue with this thing now. Everybody signs up for the trial, okay? But it's based on percentages and numbers. So in your trial, you're not going to get a whole lot of bypasses because you're still at low numbers. But I've been running it about 8 months now, and I'm so high, I get so many bypasses, it's not even funny. For $17 a month, like I used to.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Dude, I used to go around every single wait station, and I stopped doing it because of this app. That app saves a lot of time and headache. Yes.
So how does it work? Like, how does it make you able to bypass them? Like, is it like
you download? It's the same as pre-pass. You just download the app, and it's just you pull up to them, and they'll tell you, they'll tell you to bypass or pull in or.
Man.
I mean, I wish you could see the screenshot, but for some reason it's not working. I guess because of the whatever.
Right. I got a little demo here going on. We're on the website. I'm showing the video demo, and so
now that thing's a lie because there's not one pre-pass or DriveWise in Georgia, by the way. So, and this thing tells you that you're 2 miles away, then you're 1 mile away, and then it'll tell you pull in or bypass.
Man, $17 a month.
Oh yeah, $17 a month, and best $17 I've ever spent. Yes,
man, that's well worth it, man. Because we all know about the time that you waste every time pulling into a weigh station, and that big old light that flashes on and says "pull over and bring inside your papers."
Yeah, I have no problem with being inspected. I have a problem with just running in and saying, "Oh, here you go, have your way with me."
I've been an hour away from my motel before, and literally an hour away from my motel, and got pulled in and said, "Hey, come inside and bring your papers." And that's a 30-minute process right there. And by the time I get back in the truck and take off, I'm about to run out of time, and I haven't even made it to my motel yet, man.
Yep. So, and go back up, Jay.
Yeah.
So there's only like 5 states that don't use it. You know, you've got the ones that aren't blue are not used.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah, all that. So imagine that. Look at the states that don't use it. But like New Jersey, they barely have any fixed weigh stations. Pennsylvania's the same way. Like all their weight stations are pop-up mobile. So you can't really do it in those 2 states. Georgia's just greedy. And I don't know about Oregon and Wyoming because I don't run them. But if you run this thing in New Mexico, you got to be careful because even if it says bypass, unless you got your permit already, you got to go into the first one. Even if it tells you to bypass.
The port of entry. Yeah, port of entry.
Man.
But
yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I didn't know about anything like that. I've always seen the bypass. I never even knew how to even get into something like that. This is all new to me right here. This is good information.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is awesome, Dave.
Yeah. I got I'm working on editing a video now, but, it just kind of came up. So, now, if this is supposed to be the dots of what actually does, I would say there's a whole lot more than that. But I may be wrong.
So these so you got, okay, fixed weigh stations. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty awesome. I need to contact these guys. We need to get them on the show.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I didn't even know.
You get a driveways, you get a driveways, you get it,
I mean, they told me California was brutal. I didn't even go into a California weight station.
Wow. That's awesome, because I've heard the same thing.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons why I've stayed away from California, due to all the rumors and negativity.
I've been there 3 times and never once had a problem.
Wow. Okay. Well, that opens up some doors.
Oh, it doesn't work in Missouri or Iowa. He says Missouri. Missouri's on
Missouri.
Missouri?
What?
I don't know.
No, Missouri's definitely got them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's on the map, so I'm sure they... but who knows? Man, that is really good info, man. By the way, since we went into that, I want to do this too, guys. While we're here...
While you're at it, Jay.
While we're at it, I wanted to say that this is kind of what started the. Here we go. This is Chris. Chris. Tell us about this video. What's going on?
So basically, this is me loading the top deck of the 5-car hauler. I'm basically walking through the process of getting it up there on the deck. Letting you know that. I don't know if everybody does this, if this is what I do personally. Make sure your brakes on, make sure your e-brakes on, make sure the vehicle's in park the whole way while your ramp's going up. Because like I said in the video, I've never driven the car before a time in my life. Even though it's a brand new vehicle, it's supposed to work properly, but you never know. So just to take every precaution to keep that thing from rolling off when you're 3-4 feet in the air, lock everything down on the way up. And then, just the safety procedures that I use, when loading the top deck.
I seen a guy had a Kaufman 5-car one time, and he had a 12-foot ramp, and he literally, the lift you're on, he had it like 4 feet off the ground and just drove right down.
I've seen that before, man.
You are nuts.
Nuts. Oh, man.
No, sir, not me, Cletus.
And I know what video you're talking about, and I'm familiar with that video.
I seen it in person.
Oh, wow.
So my butthole puckered for him. Yeah.
See, stuff like that I'll never take a chance on, man. I mean, that's just asking for something to happen, man.
I don't understand it, man.
Just because you can do it doesn't mean that you need to do it.
You should, right.
And again, right here, this is me pulling into the belly. This is the Chevrolet Trax This gives you a good view of the height clearance that you have on this trailer.
Great shot.
And again, I'm talking about, taking the vehicle as far away to the right as you can, but still being careful. And it's good to have a spotter in this situation, which, my loving wife, she helps me out all the time on these trips. And that allow you enough room to be able to open up the door and get out. Sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes you have to drop the seats down and then crawl out the hatchback if you have to, but as long as you're careful and don't leave any footprints everywhere and don't break anything, just be careful with your product, you're good to go,
Did you see Chico's video where he was in the back seat using the height stick?
Yeah.
That is amazing. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, I saw that, man. That was pretty interesting. I wouldn't attempt it myself,
I
but
know, wow. But I mean,
he's got a lot of experience, so if he's comfortable with it, then hey.
That's the thing. Is that when you get really good at something and you've got that finesse? I mean, he was rocking it. It was pretty awesome.
I have done something similar, and I've used that video as motivation. If I can't get back into the vehicle to shut the vehicle off, once I've either crawled out the window or through the tailgate, I use a stick to reach in there and roll the window up, and then hit the power button to turn the ignition off, and then I'll shut it from there, and then repeat the process when I go to take the vehicle off the trailer. So
wait a minute, you got to climb out the windows on them trailers?
Sometimes you do on that tail end of vehicle. You got your support beams coming down from your upper deck, and sometimes it makes a real tight spot for you to get out. If it's a wide vehicle, you're almost definitely going to have to either crawl out the window or crawl out the back seat or through even the back hatchback.
Man, who engineered that thing? Lord,
yeah, with those support beams coming down on the back, it's definitely a huge problem. But like on this video right here, I'm pulling all the way to the right to allow myself the room on the left, and as you can see right there, I'm able to squeeze out of the driver's side door. And that that happens on a normal basis. Very few times do you get a wide enough vehicle in there to where you got to start pulling some acrobatics. If the vehicle,
so now how do you put the window up then?
So like I said, I leave the car running, and then I get a broomstick or a stick that I have in my truck, and I reach in there and lift up the window with the stick, and then turn off the ignition with the broomstick. And then whenever I go to unload the vehicle, I do the same thing in reverse.
That's awesome, man.
I mean, you come up with all different kinds of ways to do this stuff, man. I mean, when you're out there and you got to get the job done and you got to make the money, then you figure stuff out real quick.
That's why I love car hauler broomstick.
Oh man.
Hey, I want to take this moment. I just want to thank Truckify. If you guys super chat the show. All right, I got a super chat in the show right now. Truckify donated $20 to the show. He mentions download Truckify app, new and free car hauling app, save money on trucking app, import all BOLs. Truckify has an import BOL extension for your smartphones. It's the only car hauling app that does that from your cell phone.
Awesome.
Pretty cool. Thank you,
How
Truckify.
old is that app? Do you know?
I don't.
Okay.
I am. I'm hoping to get Truckify on the show at some point, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with the product. Another company I talked to today is Aval, Avall, and they also have car hauling software, and I'm hoping to get a demo of that too. So I'm trying to round out the car hauling software so that if you've seen on some of my recent shows, I've had.
I tell you what, I have learned my lesson. I try to give all of them a chance, and there's a couple of them that have burnt me royally.
Really?
Like the service isn't there, and then like one of them I used for like 9 months, and I just wasn't happy, so I quit. Well, they wouldn't give me none of my files or paperwork or nothing. Like, I'm not going to put their name on your show because I don't want to start that drama.
Sure.
But just be careful. Yeah. But it'll be on Hotshot Dave's channel.
Oh, all right. Hey, now
I'm not going to do that to ATI.
You know what? That's a good teaser. So let's head on over to Hotshot Dave's channel. Nice.
It's not there yet.
No, I know. But listen, man. So what? I haven't seen this one yet because this is brand new. Dude, where's my keys? What is going on here?
Oh my God! Yes. So I had a car that I was taking from Connecticut to Pennsylvania. Well, Pennsylvania is in this thing now that every time they're calling for snow, they ban all commercial vehicles. Like, you can't drive in the state of Pennsylvania. Wow. And this situation I'm talking about, this ban, it didn't really snow that much. So I was thinking about, maybe I'll just say the heck with the ban and run it anyway. Well, I didn't, thank God, because they gave out $73,000 worth of tickets in 2 days for violating the ban and running your truck.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
So I took the truck home, and the truck, it was a 42 military, a Ford truck, and it didn't run or drive or nothing. I couldn't get it to start. So I left it in the yard, and for some reason, I don't know why, I gave the keys to my old lady. Well, my old lady, she helped me load the truck, but we didn't need the keys because it doesn't run. So I get to the drop-off, and I get in, and I'm rolling it down, and I look down, and I knew instantly. I'm like, the keys were still at home.
Oh,
so,
damn.
Yeah. So luckily, the guy was cool. It cost me $80 to get a tow truck to get it off the road to put in his yard. But then he let me overnight him the keys, thank God. But man, it could have got nasty.
Oh man.
But I'm starting to do vlogs, like the education and the vlogs. I'm trying to put them together, because there's so much stuff that happened that I want to put in a video, but I don't. But if I have it, like if I catch it when it happens, then maybe I can get more information out that way.
Well, and that's where, again, my hat's off to you, for you guys out there driving and hauling and working and making videos. Man, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's tough, but,
But it's so worth it, man. The people love it. I mean, really, like, I love seeing how influential this stuff is. And we talked about Chico to Transporter. There's also Trucking with Leak. I like his stuff. He's got more of a 9-car, I believe. I think that's right. And then Car Carrier TV. He's out there. And I've
noticed a lot of guys popping up.
Yeah, it's picked up, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I'm a little confused because these guys, they pop up and they're on here 15, 20, 30 days, and they got 9,000 subscribers and all that. I'm like, come on, man. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So.
Well, and actually, I was talking about was it you and I talking about people buying subscribers or whatever?
Yeah. They buy subscribers and views, and that's actually why YouTube went to where the minutes are what matter. Because you can't pay somebody to sit there and watch your video for a whole minute.
You can't?
Yeah. Oh. How much money you got? I guess if you got enough money, I will watch your video. Yeah. I got nothing but time.
Man, now that's a great idea. You know what I'll do is... Okay, never mind. But I mean, and you and I were talking about this, and I like to get real about the YouTube stuff because I think it's part of it, especially for us doing it. Is that I put on my channel because I tell people I'm a media guy, and you can go to my channel, and if you want to learn more about how to be a pro YouTuber, I got a YouTube wisdom section on my homepage.
Can you pull that up? Because I couldn't find it the other day. Can you put it on the screen and show me?
Yeah.
Please?
So if you can see it right now, it's on the screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we at?
So you go to my YouTube channel, go to Auto Transport Intel on YouTube.
Right.
Okay, right. And here's the masthead, and you scroll down, you see YouTube Wisdom. It's on the right side.
Oh, okay.
And it's funny. It's funny you don't see it. You don't really notice it, which is why I leave it there and I point it out when it's time.
But you don't see it on the on the mobile device.
Okay, maybe you have to scroll way down. Maybe, but Yeah, so these are the guys that I really learned a lot from about how to build a better YouTube channel, and the stuff they say, it works. I mean, that's how, like, my top video, I'm at 74,000 views over the course of 1 year, and for this channel, that's pretty good. And I followed, Nick Nimmin, Think Media, Roberto Blake, Morning Fame, and this is really killer analytics stuff. Owen Video, he specializes in live streaming tips. TubeBuddy is a layer that fits over your YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I would do without TubeBuddy. And Daryl Eves.
I know how we can all get more views.
Okay.
Me, you, and Bulldog, we can just start this big drama circle.
Oh.
And man, we will have 80,000 subscribers
Totally.
tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Drama
Just start talking smack on each other and drama. Oh my God. We'd be the kings of YouTube by the time the night's over.
You know, it's so funny. It's so funny you said that, because when I started watching YouTube trucking video, I was watching, we're going to go ahead and get we're drama free on this show, but we're going to get into the drama just a little bit, just a hair. Is that I would check out
some subscribers tonight.
I would check out the freight haulers, and they're like, man, east side, west side, you know. I'm like, what? I mean, man, flatbed, reefer, you know, dry van. I mean, it's what are you talking about?
Them freight haulers, they get crazy with it, man. Like personal crazy.
I mean,
Lord have mercy.
I would wait for information. And I'm like,
there's a gang of them.
Oh my gosh!
Like, there's a clique.
And then there'd be a reaction video, and it would be called reaction to proaction, and you don't know, man, what's up? And they're like sitting at Denny's waiting for their breakfast, and they're responding to the east side, and it's crazy. I'm like, what is this?
Truck OG. But look at their subscribers.
Oh, it through the roof.
Through the roof.
Everyone's like, yeah, I love this drama.
Like,
yeah, Jerry Springer.
Where's the roof?
Get her, you know. Yeah. It's crazy. It is crazy. Meanwhile, yeah.
Tom's like, what are you guys talking
about? And I'm spending 10 hours a day on prep to get like 5 views. I'm like, God, what I gotta go to Denny's and I gotta get mad, you know?
Hey Jay, go to Matt's and start flipping over tables, man. You'll get a bunch of views in, man.
Right, man. No way, Reefer.
Right.
Like, dude, you got a Kaufman? Cottrell, you know, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I know, it's ridiculous. And these videos are so long, I don't understand it. I don't know. It just, like, when they shut off the video, they're like, could you pass the Grey Poupon? That was such a great video. You know, like, no.
It's all a big conspiracy, man. It's a conspiracy.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. And so I literally stopped
some
watching.
Some of them just talk about this. They make the same video like 5 times. Same video 5 times.
I stopped watching all that stuff. I just quit. Right around the time I started making the channel. Because I was doing the research, and I'm like, okay, so that's one way to go, but I'm like, I don't think that's going to work, you know? Man, have you seen Hotshot Dave's video? It's trash! You know?
He thinks he knows how to haul cars. He can't haul a car.
Oh my gosh! I'm already.
Wedge life, baby.
We've been doing this. We've been doing this for 5 minutes, and I'm already tired of it. Oh man, it's hilarious. All right. So what time? Okay. Oh, we're at 9:50. Check it out. So this show. What we're going to do is we're going to try and end at 2 hours, okay? And I feel like we went into your YouTube channels, check. We talked about trailers, check. I really wanted to do that too. Is there any other major area that we should cover before we move into our wrap up? I don't know. Ty, do you have any ideas of anything, you know, content-wise, advice-wise. We talked about load boards a little bit.
So
Yeah. No. Huh? What?
You ain't know me?
Huh?
You ain't know me?
I don't know.
Me? Huh? All right, so I'll go. Nobody wants to talk, I'll talk.
All right.
I'll talk.
Yeah.
Oh, we know Hotshot to talk.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I think is a big problem with the industry. Maybe Ty can tell me if I'm wrong or not. A lot of people that come into this research how to be a truck driver, right? Like, that's what they want to know. How do I drive a truck? But yet they've never ran a business in their life. So if training and research is pushed more towards how do I run a business, how do I manage the finances of the business and all that. Like, because when I lost my transmission, you'd be surprised how many people were surprised that I had the money for a transmission.
Oh,
But
yeah,
they
right.
just, because, oh, you make $5,000, you spend $5,000. You know, it's business management is the problem here. Just because I can hold this wheel does not mean I can manage, you know, a business. And if you're used to living paycheck to paycheck your whole life, and all of a sudden you go to work and you make $5,000 this week, well, you're not going to be a guru on saving money overnight. You know, it takes discipline. So I think that is like where a lot of people go wrong. I mean, what do you think, Ty? Is it more of the trucking, or where do you see the bigger problem?
I'm going to go with education, really. I mean,
Information.
yeah, information, education. That's
Right.
basic 101. I mean, you don't have to go to college to figure this out. You can go to your local bookstore or the library and how to start a business 101. I mean, no joke. It's pretty straightforward, but without a
Right.
strategy, you can't have a plan. Without a plan, you don't know where you're going.
And
So my biggest obstacle in talking to people is really, what is your plan? Where are you going to get cars?
And Chris, you had something you wanted to add. I want you to add.
Yeah, I mean, what they're saying is dead on, and I just want to add to that as well. I mean, one of the biggest things that I see that people need getting into this business is commitment, because that's it, man. It's a lifestyle. It's not a part-time job. It's not something you do on the weekend. It's not something you do in your spare time. It's like I said before, it's from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. It's a lifestyle. And if you're not prepared to make that type of a commitment, then you need to think about something else to do, because that's what it's going to take. Especially if you're not experienced in running your own business. If it's your first business venture, you're most definitely going to have a hold of some type of commitment, without a doubt, to push through those hard times and just to be persistent and getting to the next level without getting discouraged. I mean, the commitment is huge.
Yeah.
That's what I think is, you know, and it's a difficult business, just like everybody's saying. But the reality of it is, it doesn't matter if I'm going to start a lawn mowing business or a toilet cleaning business. I got to know who my competition is.
Right,
I got to know who my customer is. I got to know how much money I need. I got to know how much money I might make. I got to know my expenses. I mean, just basic 101. And, you know, this is the wrong business to get into if you don't have a plan. Way wrong.
In fact,
you will eat your lunch and you will lose money.
As you talk about that, Ty, plan before purchase.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
If you're thinking about buying something, call me. We will find somebody to help you.
Yeah. Please, exactly.
Please.
We're not only saving lives, we're saving drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here's a quick question, and then I'm going to talk about Truckify. I'm going to get to your request. Quick question: why is it that all the big companies like Landstar, Great White, Schneider, Mercer, JB Hunt are against hotshot car hauling flatbed? No one wants to open the door to us. It's a very interesting question. This is a big one, where Quickway is talking about large general freight companies this is actually going to be a tough question to answer here tonight, because really we're focused on car hauling, and we don't have all the information of how to answer that question quickly.
It's actually really simple.
There you go.
It's actually really simple.
All right, good.
It's because, look, I don't know if you guys look at the freight board, but I look at all that. I got friends and other stuff.
Not everybody
but a lot
does.
of them say no hotshot.
Right.
Right. And it's the same thing as, like, it's the negative stigma around hotshots and car haulers. We don't do our research. We're negligent. We don't pay attention. We don't know what we're doing. We're all rookies. We're running a pickup because we can't afford a semi, or we're not qualified for a semi. It's the negative stigma around the whole hotshot community. And the fact that people still go out with raggedy equipment, don't know the first thing about, like, even keeping your truck clean. You know, that's a big thing. You know, it's the little stuff. And that, I mean, that's my opinion. You know, it's just, we have a negative stigma around us. A lot of them will say no hotshot because they don't want to deal with it.
Well, you know, one of the things that when I'm coaching people, one of the things I say is, what are some of the things you notice when you pull into a new car store? You pull into the Ford store. What are some things you notice, like, obvious?
Everything's clean.
Real clean, real shiny.
Good
you pull in at night, there's lights on. I mean, they spend a lot of money to present an image. So if you're going to participate, be a part of a dealership, wouldn't it be cool if you represented them? And, you know, you talk to people about that stuff. It's funny. That's what I talk to people about every day. And as we talk about it, I'm like, it's something to think about. Here's a good one for you. If you want to get in the business and you're not sure about it, go talk to any car dealer and ask them what are some of the things they dislike the most about transport companies.
That is awesome research.
Yeah. They will tell you. They will gladly tell you.
Yeah.
Well, when we got our brand new 18 in, the guy just dropped off. I opened the door and it smelled like dirty butt. No, I mean, they'll tell you that. And it's true.
Right.
And then they use different words, of course, because this is a family show. Dirty butt. And they left grease in my brand new car all over the leather.
All over the tan leather interior.
All over. So, you know, that's what's really cool about this. I tell people, go get your own customers. Oh, I'll get the load board. Well, no, you're afraid to go talk to people is your problem, right? So I'm telling people, look, here's all you got to do. Walk up to the guy and say something simple like, what do you like about transport people? What do you not like? And you opened up a whole door of conversation that will go on until he has to go. He will tell you everything he hates, everything he likes, and everything he wants. And all you got to do is say, I think I can help you.
There you go.
Boom.
Ties them in.
Yeah. That's good, man.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
It really is.
So, and they will, I'm telling you, it's a casual conversation. You're not asking for anything. You're fact finding. You're gathering information. You want to improve your company. You want to improve you. What can I do that sets me apart from that guy?
Right.
You know, okay, so not only did it smell like dirty butt, but the guy told me he would be here at 2, and he didn't get here until 3. And I had a customer here waiting because he told me he would be here. I know what we should do. Make sure that we give good ETAs. Okay, well, traffic. I understand things happen. As soon as it happens and you know you're not going to be there at 2, pick up the phone and call the customer. Don't call your dispatcher, which I still haven't figured out why we have dispatchers, but okay. You can't pick up the phone and call your customer and tell your customer you're going to be late? Why? Why are you even in the business? Sorry, I get worked up. I got to take a break.
You know what? I think you need an ELD Kool-Aid break.
Dude, I need something.
The way I look at it, just like Ty said, once I am handed a phone number and an address and a name, the broker or dispatcher has nothing to do with anything. And Montway and Metrogistics, they hate it, but they'll get over it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the same thing, you know?
They'll get over it. Not quickly.
Yeah. No, I've had the same thing.
They're not going to fire you.
You called my customer
service.
You actually communicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Exactly.
I'm going to show you guys something.
Great.
This is fun. Watch.
Oh, Montway's got...
Okay, here, I'll give you guys a little part of my coaching. I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah.
What I've done is I've taken car dealers, so you write the word dealer, broken it into 5 categories. New car store, used car lot. Independent car lot, ties used cars. Buy here, pay here. Wholesaler, rental car company. Got it?
Do it again.
New car store, used car lot. Independent car lot, ties used cars. Buy here, pay here. Wholesale, rental. Now watch this. This is really cool. If a new car store sells a used car, where do they go to replace it? Auction or a trade-in. Auction or a trade-in or a wholesaler, right? An independent car lot, Ty's used cars. Where does Ty get his inventory? Auction or trade-in, right? Buy here, pay here. When they sell a car, where do they get another one to put on the lot?
Auctions.
Auction, repo, trade-in, right? Wholesaler, where does wholesaler get his cars? Auction, or in a dark alley. Wholesalers buy everywhere, right? Wherever they can find a good deal, that's where they go. But then they usually take them back to another auction and sell them. So they're at both auction. Rental car company, where do they get their cars? I think they get them from the OEM, new. And I think after a certain amount of miles, they either try to retail them or send them to the auction.
I deliver real yard cars too.
Yeah, boom. Oh, man. Mind's blown.
Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some of the common threads here?
Auction.
Auction. Dealer, auction, dealer, auction, dealer. So I'm still trying to figure out why we're all running all over the place to pick up POVs and hurry up and meet them and wait for them to hurry up and get their haircut appointment. And
yeah.
I know the feeling.
I love POV. I love POV. Absolutely love them. That's my bread and butter. That's my bread and butter. That's because nobody else wants to do it.
Well,
huh?
And there, you know what? And that's the funny thing, Ty, when we talk, is that there's 2 things that you love to hammer me on. One is POV, and the other is dispatching in general. And that's what's great. I know, actually, I know a lot about it, but I'll tell you what, they both make me crazy, too. So, I mean, you know, you're right about that. Hey, I want to ask this, because we're going to wrap up the show here soon. But Truckify, he is asking, reaching out to the audience to ask, what's the most important criteria when choosing a car to book, okay? Is it the weight of the car, the dimensions of the car, the load price, the route, terms of payment, etc. And so what I'm going to ask, Truckify, you're asking good questions of the audience. Where can they submit information to you at? Because it sounds like, my understanding is Truckify is still looking for beta testers. I'm not sure if it's all features, some features, I don't know. But Truckify, if you'll post an email address where people can contact you and try to get you some of the information you're looking for, that would be great. And while we're waiting for that email, I just want to say, guys, listen, I really appreciate you guys joining me tonight. I think we're at a good stopping point to then continue another roundtable in the future. I know that it's 11 o'clock. It's after 11 o'clock on the East Coast, so that means this is a good stopping point time-wise. Car haulers get up early. They work hard. There's a lot of information to know, and so really I appreciate Chris at Pulldog Transport. If you have a question for Chris, you can send an email to pulldogtransport. I'm typing it. pulldogtransport@gmail.com.
That's it.
All right. And you can visit Pulldog Transport on YouTube, watch his videos, make a comment, send an email, ask a question, and
also on Facebook as well.
And on Facebook. Oh, that's right. You're also on Facebook as well. All right, cool. And do you have any parting words for the folks out there, for your fans?
Like Ty said and Dave said, I mean, you guys, if you're brand new getting into the business, do your research. Do tons and tons and tons of research before you get in over your head. Have a plan. You have to have a plan. You have to have a business plan. You got to know where you're going and how you're going to get there. And not only, and like I said before, motivation and drive and commitment. That's pretty much it, man, because it's not a fly-by-night type of business to get into. It's a full commitment. You're going to be married to this relationship for the duration of you being involved with it. So if you plan on getting into it, get used to everything that's going to come with it and roll with the punches and create relationships. That's huge. I mean, that's why I always tell everybody that when you're first getting in, a load board is good to get you started. But the goal here is to create the relationships and maintain regular customers. That's the goal. That's a long-term goal. And so you just keep that, in the back of your mind moving forward, and don't let nobody discourage you. If you got your eyes on the prize, just keep on pressing, and you'll make it.
Awesome. All right, awesome. And I want to thank Hotshot Dave down here. Hotshot, been behind the wheel the whole show. Love that. That's what your videos are all about. You are behind the wheel, throwing down knowledge and helping folks and mentoring. So if you have a question for Hotshot Dave, Dave, what is the best email address? Is it the hotshotwedge@gmail.com? Is that right?
hotshotwedge@gmail.com.
All right, yep. So I just put the email address in there too. Yeah. If you got a question for Dave, and go visit Hotshot Dave on YouTube. Same thing. Got the videos, throwing it down. I love it when you're driving and you get on a roll, man. You just go. It's awesome. So what do you want to say to the people? And
there's also, it's still small right now, but there's a Hotshot Dave group on Facebook.
Awesome.
So it's small, but I'm trying to grow it. Just that your own authority is not the only answer to starting this business. The best research is hands-on training. Like, don't be scared to not run right out and start, and the lease on and learn from somebody. And it's just, you got to find your niche and do what no one else will do. Like in the wintertime, you're going to find me up in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, where no one else is at. That's where the money's at.
Yeah, that's where the money's at.
Find your niche, do your thing. What's that?
Yeah.
No, so you're absolutely right about that. That's where the money's at. But people got to be willing to go that extra mile, and that's where the dedication comes in at.
Yeah, I agree with that. Find your niche.
But also, so.
But
maybe
also,
it's POV. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. That's why they call it Ty's POV and Dispatch. All right. All right. Down here in the corner.
POV
down here in the corner, I got Ty at CTS Business Coaching. If you've got a question, you can send an email to Ty at ctsbusinesscoaching.com. And I think people can actually call you too. Is that right, Ty? You'll pick up the phone? Should I put your phone number on here?
It's a lot better if you want to talk to me.
Yeah, man. Ty actually answers his phone. 417
483 2764.
All right, there it is. You can call Ty. You can ask him a question. And Ty, what kind of parting words would you've thrown down some knowledge here too tonight. I want to thank all three of you guys. But Ty, what do you want to say to everybody out there in TV land that's still with us?
I really appreciate your show, and I think it's because of your show that I would have anything to say anyway. So thank you for your show, Jay.
Wow. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot. And you know what? In kind, your contribution to what we're doing is so helpful, means so much. You know, last summer when I started ramping up where people were asking me questions, and I mean, I didn't have all the answers. I didn't have the time, and I didn't have the answers. So, I mean, it helps so much. Thank you so much for your participation.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun, and we've got plenty more to do.
Oh, man, we just got started, man. It's off the hook. So
someday we'll have to write a book about all the stuff that's happening behind the scenes.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. I can't wait to release a book. That'll be awesome. So listen, guys, thank you so much. And you know what? As we like to say, everybody in the live chat, you know, we did pretty good tonight. We had a lot of views, a lot of participation. I know that there will be a lot of people watching this after the fact, and it means a lot. That participation means a lot. So I want to thank you guys out there watching and joining the live chat and joining back in week after week and taking the time and spending this 2 hours with me. It really means a lot. So, all right, guys, we're going to say goodnight.
All right. Hey, Jay, I wanted to say to Ty, hey, man, it was great. It was great being on the panel with you, Ty. I really appreciate the opportunity. And Hotshot Dave, it was great talking with you as well, man. I know you guys got the experience, and I've been, you know, checking in with you guys every Tuesday for quite some time now. And you guys put out great content, very informative, very helpful. It's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. It's helping out big time. So just thank you guys for everything, and I appreciate you guys letting me be a part of the panel tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
I sent you an email too, Chris.
Oh, okay, good deal. I'll have your email. We'll stay in contact behind the scenes as well. That's all right.
Yeah, I gave you my number and everything. So, yeah, just
Awesome.
just give me a holler. I don't do nothing but drive and talk.
Hey.
I walk and talks, I drive and talk.
Yeah, man.
Hey, good stuff, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was great. This was a great one. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate all you guys.
All
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
Well, then we'll see you out there on the road. Keep us posted. If you've got something to add, please add it, and I'll be in touch with you guys.
All right. Sounds good, Jay. Thanks for everything,
Good
man.
night, you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. And
All right.
and cut. Okay, so there is and there we go. Oh, and so let's do this. Here, let me do this. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to that. And let's go ahead and do that. And man, listen, man, oh man, that was a great live panel. I mean, I'm so excited about tonight's show. I love it how these shows exceed my expectations on a regular basis. I try to put it together, and I know that, the conversation will roll, and you guys asking questions help so much. And then Hotshot Dave and Chris at Pulldog and Ty with CTS. Man, what a lineup tonight. So listen, guys, if you have a question after the fact, let's say you're watching on demand, you weren't with us live. If you have a question, put it down in the YouTube comments, down in the and you can also read the description below if you want to contact somebody or get more information. And also, if you haven't already liked the show, please give me a like. Don't forget to share and ask your friends to subscribe and leave comments. It helps me in the YouTube ratings and the Google rankings. And I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. It means so much. And as I like to say, you know, whether you're a car shipping customer, auto transport broker, car hauling dispatcher, vehicle shipping company, car carrier service provider, Auto Transport Intel is the car hauling business channel. This is where people talk about car hauling, they learn car shipping, and they get together as a community and an ecosystem. If you have a question or information, something that I need to know, or you need help, you can send me an email to autotransportintel@gmail.com. You know I'm here every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, and I love to end the show by starting up the car hauler. So let me just say this. Remember, if you need to learn car shipping, watch Auto Transport Intel, the car hauling business channel. I will see you guys soon. Remember to come see us at Matt's in a week and a half, and I'll be back next Tuesday night. We're going to have Brian Riker. He is with Fleet Compliance Solutions, and we're going to talk all about compliance. It's going to be a great show. So peace out to you guys, and I will see you next Tuesday night. Thank you so much for tuning in.